Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, hasn't it? First of all, I'm so sorry about my hiatus. Yeah, I've been real busy and I am so sorry about that. Second of all, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that it's election season. We're about 4 weeks away now from the 2025 elections, and I am happy and to announce that this is the return of the Early Vote Breakdown podcast. So I'm going to break down the early vote results from every state that VoteHub.us will provide. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right, so we're starting here with this. All right, so we're starting here with the state of New Jersey here. Um, we got right now, I think this is from yesterday, so we have 49% return rate for Republicans, 40% return rate for Democrats, and then non-party affiliation has 23%. Here is the total request here from from parties: 214,000 for Democrats, 75 Republican, 50,000 for other. And here is whoops. And here is the percent by which it is of the electorate. So very good stuff here that we could sell. Here's the mail-in ballots, by the way. EV has yet to start. Early in person has yet to start, I think. So it's the same. Again, it is vohub.us or vohub.com. It's whichever you would like to use. So let's get going here. Let's look at it. So 49.1%. So you may be looking at this and saying, wow, that's actually pretty good for Republicans. Well, let's just look at the raw votes here, total ballots. Yeah. Yeah, that is not great at all. And this has actually shrunk in the last few days. I've actually been following VoHub on Twitter. I think it's once again at vohub.us. I have a couple of prior results here. Let me just get them up here. Alright, so on 2 days ago, October 16th, this number, so October 16th, Republicans had 40%. Dems had 38.6. You might not see that, but that is 38.6. And the others were at 22.3. That is a return rate of R plus 1.4. Right now is R plus 1.3. Again, this is yesterday's. No, it's 1.2. This is once again yesterday's numbers. We have not gotten update from today yet. I'll go over that and then let's see here. This is October 14th. Republicans were at October 14th, Republicans were at 34.9%. The Dems were at 33.1. So that's a 1.8% advantage on October 14th. On October 9th, Republicans were at 28.2, where Democrats were at 26.0. I think that's all I had there. But here's the deal. This was R plus 2.2 just at the beginning of the month. And then on the 14th, just 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, I forgot what numbers they were. It was R plus 1.8. On the 16th, it was R plus 1.4. And obviously it's R plus 1.2 today. But let's talk about numbers right quick. Let me just use black right now. Republicans, it is 41.9% of this. So, which Roll Hub, let me see here. It's about, hold on, let me calculate this for you guys. I'm sorry. Um, alright, wait. I'm sorry, guys. I should have had it all prepared out beforehand. Let's just say 42%. 75, 732. It's about 31,000 votes. 31,800. That is the rough estimate we got right here. And then for Dems, we got 214,248 times 40.7%. 87.2 thousand. I don't, but I'm probably doing that math wrong. We can literally just go into counties. But yeah, let me just reselect the entire state right click. I just let me actually see what the raw votes are here. Alright, so I honestly think it's about 100,000 vote advantage here for Dems in early vote. But I don't really know what the actual raw number is. But I believe around between 80 and 120. Anyways, let's go over to the state of Virginia, the Commonwealth of Virginia. Let's go to cast, votes cast, and look at this. Look at this. Votes cast, look at that. Look at all that yellow here. Up here, DC suburbs, Richmond, Virginia Beach area, Charlottesville. Very good looking for the. Look at that. Almost 50% have returned their votes. Mail. Look at this. 68 people went to the actual polling stations and voted instead of mailing. And look at this. Fairfax is going insane there. And look at this. By request, Virginia Beach, DC suburbs, a little less here in Richmond area, a little bit less here in Charlottesville, but still a lot of votes requested there. Total requested there in Fairfax County in the Commonwealth of Virginia. There's some hope. God, let's go to red right click. Some red areas here are turning out, but the bad news is hardly any turnout in the red Eastern Peninsula area. You want to turn out in the red areas in the east, and in the blue, and then in the suburbs where the Democrats usually do well in the Trump era elections. Turnout is, well, not in 24 obviously, but the turnout is looking good there. But obviously, Republicans have done better as of recent years, and the early vote mail-in, um, early vote mail-in ballots. So you can't really tell. A lot of crossover vote did happen last year in the presidential election, especially in the state of New Jersey. The question, but Citarelli in 21 still did better than Trump in 24. That's why Citarelli needs to actually do better than his 21 numbers. If we're looking at 2021, VoteHub says, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh well, I'm just babbling here. So, anyways, that is the end of this video. My return to the early vote breakdown. I'll be back in a couple days to review where the numbers are at. And the numbers are at in a few days. I'll probably be back Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, because I don't think we have get votes reported on the weekend. So I'll be back on Tuesday for more updated votes here. See how things stand. And hopefully we'll finally get stuff from California and New York City soon, so we don't have to just rely on New Jersey and Virginia the whole time. But anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Peace out.